Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, where there's a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning. Boy, do they hope the Spartans play good ball. East Lansing ready for this showdown in homestanding Michigan State. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Spartans have taken it inside the 20. They go right back to him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying. Offense getting set for first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Snap it to the back. Powers through the defender. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Got a man, it's Foster. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He'll pitch it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And he just does enough to get that first down. It wasn't pretty. It's not going to look great on the stat sheet. I know he ran a very long way to go get that 1 or 2 yards to move the sticks, but at the end of the day, awesome individual effort to keep this drive going.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Spartan. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Childs. It's caught. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Receivers, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Smarty.
Yeah, and the passing.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They'll get down and put a stop to... They'll get this drive started from the 29. Gonna run it. It's Carter. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
What a massive play for the offense. Expecting man coverage, or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Looking for a deep man. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Carter. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Direct snap. Touchdown, Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Working that left side. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty. That one puts them in. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Spartans' offense will get the first swing of the game. A state divided. They started playing for the Paul Bunyan Trophy, the big wooden lumberjack back in the... when Sparty joined the Big Ten.
And it's so nice to have you, Reese, to have all those data from when you were in high school and when you were in college back in the 50s. And you know the records so well of these games, but it matters. And their comments fly week to week for these guys, Michigan, Michigan State, and it is intense and the hatred runs deep.
Can you just imagine Reese riding to school in his Ford Model T back in the day? How nice that would have been, just putting along, getting to school, making sure all his homework's done, just looking like the man on campus. I'll tell you, there's a lot of familiarity in this game. A lot of these high school players grew up playing with or against each other, so it just adds an extra layer to this rivalry.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, it's a reverse. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Well, it's a huge play on the jet sweep, getting that first down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football that quickly and be on the perimeter of the field.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now 2nd and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this.
A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Foster. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Makes a man miss. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Looking to buy time. He'll let it go down the right side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Spartans. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Oh, big juke to get past. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Trying to know where to go, and the ball is loose. Defense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The inside handoff. Got room at the 35. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. At the 45 on his way. Running through contact. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Now on the move. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just...
Can anyone catch him? And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it. He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Spartans. And the stomping has... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the back. He's loose at the 15. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Sparty. And the pummeling has started. Sparty has stretched out this lead, guys, and they can almost taste showing off that Paul Bunyan trophy.
And imagine the Spartan fans right now just going bananas. Go green, go white. Talking about Michigan all year long. They win so many games. Poor old Michigan State. And what are they doing? Taking care of business.
Yeah, no doubt. They're the school here in state that's usually playing with a chip on their shoulder. They don't recruit as well as Michigan. Michigan's had more success in conference play in recent years, but Michigan State showed up. They look like the big brother in this game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The offense set for a first down play.
For the offense.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the beat. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Spartans. And the punishment has been extended. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have.
And they're going to put a... No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another